BCH, we start with 1 hour chart. First of all, if you refer to our analysis in my last video, when the price was within this move, exactly within this correction, we mentioned we're looking for this flat for one more drop in relative to this, and exactly this is what we get. That's why we mentioned with the breakout of the previous low, which is this one, lowest price of this correction. We mentioned after that, we can look for reversal. Anyway, after that, the price, there was no reversal signals, and we get the correction for continuation because of the news of the Bitcoin. Anyway, is good for us because the price dropped more than what we expected. Now I want to see whether we can look for buy or not. Anyway, we move to daily chart. We start based on daily chart. As we can see, even based on daily chart, when the price was within this move, we mentioned we point on any of this. We mentioned if we can expect this one to drop similar to any of this for reversal, and this is exactly because of the Bitcoin. And as I mentioned, it's good for us. We can look for buy, but the only thing is we can expect the price consolidate here for a longer time before we get the reversal, and even we can expect it to it give us one more drop before we get the next move. And the possibility of the price retest or even break the previous low, which is this one, is very less. That's why we can look for consolidation here. In this case, how we can look for trade, if we move to forward chart, based on forward chart, we can expect this one time to more correction for one move up with the breakout of the top. You can expect the price to drop. That's why if anyone wants to look for buy, we need to be careful about this. Most of the chart, we get this movement. That's why if we move to 1 hour chart, if we want to look for buy, we prefer this one at least break 750, one more drop. From there, if we get a reversal, we look for buy. With the breakout of the stop, we start to manage. Because in that case, mostly we can look for this, any breakout of the top. Then from there, if we get any down move, we can look for sell. All right, this is the best things we're looking for. And mostly, even if this one give us one more drop, I don't think we can get a really good trade, even as a short-term for sell because of the way it's moving. All right, that means if we want to look for buy, the best option, let the price give us one more drop. Then from there, we look for buy. How about if the price continue from here? Even the price continue from here, we cannot get a really good trade setup. Then that time we have to see the breakout of the top. Then from there, we need to see if there is a continuation, we can look for trade setup. If not, any down move from there, we will be more interested. That means we will be more interested for sell rather than buy. If the price continue from here, without, after the breakout of this. But right now, we cannot confirm. And as I mentioned, if he wants to look for buy, let this one give us one more drop. At least we can look for the flat. It's not the perfect flat, at least we can look for. As I mentioned, price reverse from here, maybe we can have entry above this, but it's not really a good idea. Anyway, if we want to look for buy, let this one turn to a deeper correction before we look for buy. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update or trade setup, I will share. Thanks.